Okay, so we mentioned this yesterday. Didn't talk about it in much detail because it was just announced. The Raiders moving to Las Vegas. You know, there's a thing called location fee that the moving owner has to pay to the other league owners. Do you know what this location fee is going to end up being for Mark Davis, who owns the Raiders? He's going to have to pay every other owner $11 million. The St. Louis Rams had a huge relocation fee when they abandoned the St. Louis market for Los Angeles. And it actually, when you have it explained to you what the purpose of the location fee is, it's about, okay, this owner is going from a small market to a large market. We are allowing it to happen, so he's going to share with us some of the increased revenue moving to a bigger market gets. That's part of it. St. Louis, much larger market than is St. Louis, for example. Now, Oakland, Vegas, there's something to that. But $11 million for each owner, at least that's the latest calculation. It's not chump change. Plus, Vegas is going to contribute $750 million to stadium, which they hope to have completed in 2019 or 2020. So the Raiders announced yesterday they're going to move to Vegas in 2 or 3 years, while at the same time urging fans to come out and support us in Oakland while you have a chance. I want to see how that's going. There's another thing here, too. NFL TV ratings were down 9% last year. Despite the rebound during the playoffs, NFL ratings down for the first time in a long time. And they never really fully understood why. They researched it. They studied it. They think it's too many commercial breaks. They think it's too many games. Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, Monday night, Thursday night. They think games are too slow. The replays, too. All of these things that used to never contribute to bad ratings, now they're all saying do. I don't think that is it. I think they're missing the elephant in the room as to why TV ratings are down. But beyond that, let me ask a question. In 1 year, maybe say 2 if you want to. Well, it's actually 1 year, but it's you get 3 teams relocate. You have St. Louis Rams moving to Los Angeles, San Diego Chargers. And the way to put this, St. Louis Rams abandon St. Louis. The San Diego Chargers leave San Diego. And now the Oakland Raiders leave Oakland. In the case of San Diego and Oakland, 2 storied, multi-decade NFL franchises pulling up roots in the midst of TV ratings being down. What does this say about the game's overall popularity if these owners are being forced to move because in Oakland they can't get a new stadium built that will generate the revenue that, say, they can generate in Texas or in New York or with new stadiums such as in Atlanta or wherever? But what about the fan base? It's not the fans' fault that there's not a new stadium built in Oakland, but it's the fans of the Oakland Raiders. And this is the second time they've been dropped at the altar. Al Davis moved to L.A. once, then back to Oakland. San Diego stadium issue. Problem. Voters would not vote. You know how they got it in Vegas? Hotel tax. The people that visit Vegas are going to be paying for the Las Vegas Raiders stadium, in part. But then there's this. In addition to the abandonment of 3 markets, does that happen in leagues that are overwhelmingly loved and popular? But now you're going to have 21 to 28 to 33-year-old young men, married or single, doesn't matter. They're going to have 6 months a year off, 6 months a year on working in Las Vegas with strippers, strip clubs, gambling, adult beverages. Is the Las Vegas team going to be able to field a team every Sunday? And it's also going to be interesting to see, starting in 2019, 2020, when the Raiders move to Las Vegas, to see if NFL players on the Vegas team go bankrupt faster than the usual NFL players in other markets. There'll be a number of different, shall we say, metrics that we can use to gauge whether or not to move to Las Vegas. Imagine the visiting teams going into Las Vegas. Take your average. What team has the most arrested players on it? Take them to Vegas on the Saturday night before the game. No, it might be Cincinnati. I think it's always going to be Cincinnati. Maybe not lately, but at league average, Cincinnati has the most arrested players, most players serving jail time in the offseason. Anyway, take your pick. I mean, you want to say the Giants. I don't know. But take your average NFL team to Vegas as the road team. The road teams always go in on the night, the day before the game, but teams on the East Coast, when traveling to the Western time zone, sometimes leave on Friday to adjust to it. And the players obviously are going to be lobbying for this. So you have maybe 2 nights if you're the Patriots. Don't forget that Belichick will have them under lock and chain. But the Jets, the Fish have South Beach. I mean, they're used to this, the Dolphins. So you put your average team in there in a road game Friday night, Saturday night, a game on Sunday. They're overnight, 2 nights in Las Vegas. These are young guys that have more money than they've ever dreamed of having in their lives. Coaches and managers, I can't tell my players what to think or what to do. That was a reaction to Kaepernick. I mean, it's the millennial generation. You don't tell them what to do now. It's not like football coaches in the old days ran boot camps. Don't do that anymore. But the NFL, there was a time. The NFL, no way. We're not even going to let you fly over Las Vegas on your way to Oakland or Seattle. Such as the stench of gambling there. Now, they're going to have a team located in the legal gambling capital of the United States, the legal strip club capital of the United States. This may do wonders for NFL ratings. The stuff that happens off the field, stuff that makes the news before the game's even played, will then add to the drama of what happens on the field after all this off-field stuff, which is going to happen. It's guaranteed.